All right, bet I'll call you.
All right, boy.
All right, bye-bye.
Are you okay?
I was trying to tackle you.
Gigi?
Hi!
What the fuck? Since when are you blonde?
I bleached my roots like 3 days ago.
Damn. You pull it off.
Yeah. You. Nice to see you. Where the fuck have you been, sister?
You too. I have been on an island
What the
for
hell
a
was
week.
that?
Sorry,
You hear
I
that? It was
just...
like a little a squeaky bug. Did you hear that? I think I squashed something with my heel.
I think you did too. Yeah, I've been hearing it around a little bit around here. Are you on a radio?
No, let me turn my radio down a little bit.
Oh, I thought I was going crazy.
Say it again.
Teddy, I swear, Teddy.
You're going crazy?
Oh, I was on an island for a week. I just needed like a vacation, you know?
Yeah. I think I need one of those pretty soon, but yeah.
Vacations are good. You can de-stress a little bit, you know? You look, I would not notice you at all. I literally thought you were just someone else. Oh my god. There are bugs around here, I swear.
I know. I mean, I think it's coming from the pond here.
Probably, yeah.
Squeaky frogs.
Yeah,
What was he gonna say? So I don't have much time because I'm not feeling. I don't have much time to explain everything right now, but I'll explain it in gifs or like gifs. I was reading in like
you can send me text
kind of cold cut. Well, basically, I don't know if the girl house is going to be anymore. I think it just feels like everyone's kind of long overdue with the whole house.
I know Max has been wanting to sell it for a while.
Yeah. So,
it makes sense. There's a lot of like upkeep for it and stuff, and it's only there's not a lot of us going there right now.
Yeah.
He said it's not like it's something that's gonna be forever. Eventually, other houses will come up. You know.
Yeah. I pretty much put like $10,000 into the house, and I just told Kitty when I talked to her, I was like, I don't want the money back. The point was when I did initially put money into the house, it wasn't for me to ever get it back because it was putting something towards I love, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want it back. So I just told her to give it to one of the clowns that I guess, you know, because we robbed money off one of the clowns. I just said give him my share.
Wait,
that
you
he
robbed
lost.
money off of a clown?
It's a long story, but
okay.
Not me, but
basically,
long story short, me and the man, I guess you say, have conflict with the clowns, but mostly they don't. The clowns really don't see eye to eye right now. And me and Raymond kind of hate each other, like despise of one another.
What the happened this week? I was gone.
Well, to put it quite frank, and like I said, I can't go into little bits, but basically, you know, Raymond asked me to help her with a prank. With the chatterbox, blah, blah, blah. Did not explain, you know, the whole context of the prank, of the whole boundary system between her and chatterbox, whatever. I say, cool. So I prank called him, like, you know, she told me to just act like I'm leaving the city. I said, all right, cool. Sold it. Called chatterbox and made it seem like she was leaving the city. You know, he believed it. He panicked, whatever. He ended up calling her. I was like, is this actually true? She was like, no, it's not fucking true. Blah, 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 blah. He's like, oh, just come to the barbershop where we are. She was like, all right, cool. So he brought another clown named Wayne. I never met Wayne or whatever. So they came up to her. He's like, what the fuck? What the yuck is all going on of you? And then I hear this thing. She's like, no, it was, you know, I'm not actually leaving kind of thing. He's like, oh, so that was just, you think you could just do that and test me? And she was like, yeah. It's like, oh, he was like, all right, so bet. And then he wrenches me in the back of my skull and I knock, literally about to go unconscious. And then all I hear from Raymond, who, you know, was quite hurtful, said like, oh, Chatterbox, I don't know, like, you know, whose idea was it? It was all Gigi's fault. Gigi was the one that did it. She was the one that pulled the prank. It was all her fault. And it's like, okay, that's kind of hurtful to hear, you know, after I getting rinsed. And the last thing I hear from my best friends for my lights went out. And then I was in the ICU for a couple of span of a few days. Oh my god, Kitty's running up.
Wait, you're about to do what? Oh my god,
she's on the phone.
Forgetting that you're blonde.
So then after that, right, I was in the ICU for a bit and then I woke up. And, you know, I woke up to some text message of Ray saying, oh, she's sorry, she blamed everything on me and she should have never told me that joke with Chatterbox because it's some kind of boundary, whatever. Don't know any of that. Was very angry and upset and pissed off. And I was like, yeah, you know what? She was like, yeah, I want to talk. Like, you know, if you don't wake up, I'm gonna be really upset and all this other stuff, right? So she wanted to talk to me, and to be quite honest, I was kind of like not for it, but I was like, you know what? I'll talk to you. So I texted her, yeah, we should talk, right? And you know, I am with a friend, you know, venting about all of how I feel, and then next thing you know, I get a call from Chatterbox. A call that I wasn't expecting once. I was like, what do you want? Like, Gigi, you know, like, I'm so glad you're like not dead. I don't know why you even woke up from ICU. Honestly, you deserved it. You know, maybe you shouldn't have told that joke, and it's all in my fucking, I'm not gonna rich, you know, my buttercup, you know, cuppies, you know what I mean? So you're gonna get, you know, take all the fucking blame for it. I was like, are you fucking serious right now? He was like, yeah, you deserved it, and said these horrible fucking things to me. And honestly, oh, that was my breaking point, and I just had enough. So of course I hung up the phone. I was like, yeah, you know, I tried to make it seem like we're all cool and everything. So yeah, Chatterbox, yeah, we're fine. Of course they're cool. Hung up. I was like, I am going to literally kidnap him and do the worst possible thing he can feel what he does to me. Because he crossed a fucking like, I crossed an unnecessary bound that they never told me, so I'm gonna cross one my fucking self, and maybe he'll get the fucking point to leave me the F alone.
Wait, what did he tell you?
He told, what did he tell me?
Yeah.
He told me that I deserve to be in the ICU. I don't know why I woke up and all these horrible things, and saying that it was all my fault, and why I'm such a bad friend, and why, you know, Raymond hates me, and all this, and then she didn't feel all this like different things, right? Just really taking the knife and twisting it to a point after he put me in the ICU, and he calls me to antagonize me, and I just had enough of it. I didn't want to talk to Ray. I wanted to get back at Chatbox. So this had nothing to do with her specifically. So after that phone call, I was already mad and seeing red. I was like, I want to go kidnap Chatterbox and do the possible worst to him, which I did. So I ended up kidnapping him, taking him somewhere, pretty much, you know, try to get through and kind of lecture on why I was doing this. And he kept finding it funny and thinking it was a fucking joke and laughing in my face and continue to say these horrible things. So I said, you think that's fucking funny? And I said, I'm going to show you what's fucking funny. So I took his mask off and I wrenched him, and I left his ass for dead. God. Then I took his mask, all right? And then later down that same day, a pair of purple aliens, or Area 51 or something, 51 gang, ended up kidnapping me and the friend, go to the beach, and sat us down, and was trying to look for a mask. And depending on the outfit that I was wearing, I didn't initially want to do this, all right? I didn't know where to put the mask, and I just didn't want them to fucking take it. So I shoved it up my prison pocket. And I didn't have nowhere else to put it out.
What's your prison pocket?
Yeah, I shoved it up my prison pocket. Because there was nowhere else to fucking put it, and I didn't have no pockets of the outfit I was wearing, so the mask was in my prison pocket. And honestly, they were looking for it, and it kind of just slipped out. And I thought they took it, but they didn't. And you kind of just left it there in the sand somewhere, so it's still probably there in the sand, buried in the sand somewhere. With yeah, especially that. So after all that, then the next day, I guess Raymond found out about it, gave me a call, and you know, she tried to like sound up cheery, you know, because I'm quite sure what she hauled, including the clowns. But I pretty much was honest about it. I said, all this kind of conspired, and this happened, and I was really pissed at her, and didn't feel like, you know, she really up with blaming something on me, and like, you know, me being ICU by her significant others, and didn't say anything about it. And so she was like, and I told her exactly what I did, and she was like, do you know what I told you like a month ago? Like, I would rip your face off if you ever like touched his mask. And keep in mind, at the time that she made this threat, it was like a passing minor thing, which is like, you know what you say this one, like, if you do something like I would kill you, you know, that kind of passing. So it's like not that serious. So I didn't take it as that deep, you know. And here's the thing, I wasn't even thinking about it at the time, because it really wasn't necessary about her. It was about Chatterbox literally continue to antagonize and hurt me and do all these awful things that Mr. just supposed to take it on the chin. So I literally told her exactly what I did to Chatterbox, and she was unhappy about it. And so me and her started arguing and, you know, bickering back and forth on the phone. And she feels some type of way, and I was like, I feel such a type of way. And so we literally, you know, kind of agreed that we're not friends anymore whatsoever. So she wants to come after me, including the clowns. Hello, kitty. I'm just giving Elle a bit of a rundown, not everything into that about everything.
The world ending. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it has to be. So basically, after that, that was during the whole verdict of the court case with CG and stuff like that. So afterwards, it was kind of cordial because we didn't want to cause a scene or anything like that. So after that whole debacle kind of thing, it kind of led thing to I think the next day, perhaps I want to say, and then I get a call, and so a lot of shit passed, and I get a call from one of the clowns named Snuffle saying there's a bounty on my head, and people are looking for me. That's besides the clowns, and keep in mind, I wanted to keep it between. Obviously, the clowns are going to feel the one they want to feel, which is obviously because of what happened to their leader. The clowns have taken the mask kind of thing. But, so I thought it was going to be between myself, Chatterbox, and Ray, and it did turn up to be that way. So I ended up finding there was more people, quote unquote, looking for me as far as a bounty on my head, whatever. And so it depends on like all these other people that I didn't know coming for me kind of thing. So it took initiation words where I had to get my own people involved, which is the madam. And so after that, we were getting ready for an ammunition crate kind of thing, and then let things one to another, and we just heard there's a clown convoy looking for me up the street kind of thing. So we went into a little bit of a panic mode and kind of the issue was like, what the hell's going on? And then I pressed the issue with Chatterbox, like, why are you putting bounties on my head and getting these other people involved that I don't even know about kind of thing. He said, what the hell are you yucking about? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I was like, of course you know. And then it came back and forth kind of thing, and one thing led to another, and I ended up shooting Chatterbox kind of thing and left him on the ground. And then there was a small shit up between the whole clowns kind of thing between the men and the whole clowns, and then ended up robbing a few clowns with it, which I really didn't know why they robbed them because I didn't really want anything, but it was very minor. So after that whole little kind of shootout with the clowns and the man kind of thing, I later found out about like the whole bounty thing was a fake because it was Kirk that was the one that was faking being another clown and saying that he put a fake bounty out to stir the whole entire thing because I wouldn't give him my luxury hair conditioner. So technically the whole show wasn't supposed to happen, but it was because of Kirk because he was stirring a little bit, and then that whole thing kind of debacle. And then he went on vacation, so I won't be able to see him for the next few days or maybe a week or so ago. So after that, currently now the clowns and the men are kind of, and they're kind of.
I think my head's gonna explode. Right now, and
Ray's kind of like telling every person in the fucking entire city that she wants to do this and this to me, which I kind of fucking get it. And
someone put her on a song, bro.
And stuff like that. And so after that, so currently right now we're currently on the branches of like, with the whole clowns of reaching each other back and forth because they really fucking want me kind of thing. I don't really want anything from them. They really want to come after me and do fuck all and rip my face off and do all these kind of things. But yeah, that's currently where we are now.
Damn, I was looking for a beat. That was so much information. My head is gonna explode. I don't think I'm ever not gonna wake up for a week.
This is what I woke up after a week, and she was the first person that I saw, and I got the whole unload that you did. And then the next time that I woke up, it was Ray doing the entire yap from her perspective. Both times I went to sleep after.
Oh,
where do you see this going, Gigi?
We'll probably end up one of us ripping each other's eyeballs out of each other's skulls, possibly. But it is what it is. I feel the way I want to feel, and she's gonna feel how she wants to feel, and that's totally fine. But to be quite honest with you, Elle, I don't see it ending quite lightly between one another. If I'm being honest.
Yeah. I also.
But would that even make you feel good, hurting her? Truly?
Well, no, because this whole situation, I don't even want to be in, but it's like kind of like where I
need a second to fucking
be,
process,
like
bro.
I'm up, like I'm honest about everything. The whole reason why
I go from Luciano,
first was me
his marriage over,
myself, because I didn't.
To the next person I meet is Gigi,
like, wronged by my best friend and
giving me a 6-minute rap.
No fucking reason just to be blamed on. I feel like kind of slighted by that, and I didn't want to just take it on the chin anymore. So kind of how I fucking feel, and honestly, I'm gonna stand by everything that I do. And that's how I feel. Like, I didn't want to necessarily do all these kind of bad things, like here's the thing. I have tried to be understanding. I have tried to be apologetic. I have tried to even change my ways. I have tried to be understanding and, maybe, debunking, try to figure out ways between me and our friendship between myself and Ray, and it just seems that it just never worked ever since that whole therapy thing.
Domo, thank you for the
and I just don't think we're very compatible as friends, unfortunately. And I said this to somebody earlier. I feel like somebody like Ray causes, she's very chaotic and she causes a lot of fires, where there's me trying to put out the fires when I'm just making a bigger, more fire. So we're basically both making way more fires, trying to put it out and arguing about it instead of finding ideas to put out the fire. So it's just being a way more bigger fucking fire, and I just rather not it to be a fucking fire anymore. You know what I mean?
I feel
so
like in your head you probably think you're trying to put out a fire, but I think the way you are is more so wanting to build a bigger fire. You both have always kind of gone at each other and trying to like outdo the spice and the give me a second.
No,
Hello?
you're fine.
Hello? So dramatic.
Is my phone that loud when people talk?
Am
I
I
can hell
loud?
hear Flash through that.
Oh my
That
god.
was Flash?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm trying
Is
to
my phone
learn
loud?
roof running.
Ooh.
Yeah, guys. It's been f***ing, I don't know, dull. I'm sick and tired of dull. I need spice. But your level of spice is different than the spice that I like, Gigi. I feel like okay.
It's not even spice. It's like
I do want to talk to you, Elle, and take care of our spice because I felt slighted the last time I saw you.
Yep. And we'll need a talk. If it's what I think it's about.
You guys should do that now. You know,
I have to
has
go right now.
She has to go do the.
Yeah, I have to go right now.
Up, you know, later. You know, you can take it all in. You know, gather.
There's,
you know,
bro, I've been
Jeanette,
awake. Oh my god.
Maybe tomorrow.
Hello.
Maybe.
No one called me before, and then both of them called. They're cahooting. Oh god.
Also, happy Gay Rights Month.
Happy Pride. I'm so overwhelmed.
Gay rights.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's a lot. Obviously you can speak to her and understand her side as well, of course. But that's just kind of how everything kind of happened. Yeah.